And we are back. Doing a wee bit of a walk.
Hello.
Over to the Atomic Wrangler, Silver Rush, and the Kings. We'll be meeting the King today. And first things first, I got to return this quest. There was a strange man in the last episode. He said emissary, so I'm like 90% sure he's Legion. Well, maybe 99. Because who else would say emissary other than a Legion person? And she did say she wanted to meet Caesar, and she doesn't like the NCR. So we know it's not NCR, so it's probably Legion.
Head on down to the Atomic Wrangler.
We need to kill your man on the strip. We haven't been to the strip yet, but the strip will be the last thing we go to. Oh.
Welcome back. Did you have news for me, or are you just here for the guns?
I delivered the package.
And? Don't leave me in suspense. What was their reaction?
He said you'd hear from them soon.
Good. Good. Here's your payment. If you'll excuse me, I have some thinking to do. Oh, Jean-Baptiste was talking about a matter earlier that he needs help with. I volunteered you. See him for the details.
Alright. What do you want?
Ah, just the person I was looking for. Your name came up in a discussion we had recently. My sister is very impressed with you so far, but I'm not. I don't think you have what it takes to work for this family.
Cool.
Luckily for you, I'm going to give you a chance to prove me wrong. What do you say? Want to make some real money?
Absolutely.
All right then. If we're going to work together, there's only one thing you need to know about me. I like things simple. Recently, Glory negotiated a deal between us and a big-time player. We're talking more caps than you'd probably see in a lifetime. Your part in this is simple. To finalize this deal, I need to tie up a loose end. To do that, there's a girl I need you to find.
Okay, who's this girl?
Her name is Rose of Sharon Cassidy. That's some fancy shit, right? Don't know what her mother was thinking with a name like that. But this girl and I, we need to have a discussion. Find her, bring her here, so I can talk to her, one-on-one.
Cass, she's in the Mojave Outpost.
Really? NCR all around her. Well, tell you what. You find a way to bring her here. She'll want to hear what I have to say.
Anything you can say to her, you can say to me. Run across her, I'll let you know. What do you want to talk to her about?
If your answer isn't yes, I'll bring her here, or no, I won't because Gloria had me pegged wrong, then we're done here.
I'll do it.
Find her, bring her back here so we can talk. Needless to say, there's some good money in it for you.
Okay, what's this quest?
You got a problem?
Find Rose of Cassidy caravans. Rose is very popular. It seems the Crimson wants to buy her out. And she wants to get a chat from the Silver Rush. So I'm assuming Rose isn't very liked. Maybe that's why she's over there. Anyway, let's go in here.
Hey, what's shaking?
Oh, we can just go in? No guards, no nothing? Okay.
What do we have here? Another petitioner for the king?
Who's the king?
Who's the king? You believe this, asshole man? In Freeside, the kings rule. And the king rules the kings. Got it?
I'd like to see him, yeah.
Anything's possible, I suppose. How much is it worth to you to meet the big man?
I'm new in town, wanted to pay my respects.
You know what? I like you. Half the people around here, they forget who runs this place.
I mean, I had to ask you who it
on
was.
through. The king's the bored-looking guy by the stage. Can't fucking miss him.
Peter, he's the bored-looking...
It is Freeside's favorite son.
Look, Rexy, someone new's come to see us. Poor boy. He hasn't been feeling well lately. I'm the king. What can I do for you?
I was hoping you might have some work for me. Do you always charge people to come talk to you?
Charge? Pace must be at it again. What did he take you for?
Nothing, I talked my way in.
Pace must be losing his touch. Either that or you're a smooth one. So, what can I do for you?
I figured you might have worked for me.
Maybe so. Maybe so. You look like you might be able to handle yourself. Tell you what, you do me a favor, and I'll have some more work for you when it's done. Sound good?
Yeah, what do you need me to do?
I'll start you off with something easy. Did you notice the bodyguards for hire near the gates when you entered Freeside?
Yep. I've got one waiting outside for me.
It's good money if you can stay alive long enough. Freeside's not as safe as it used to be, so the money is well earned. Usually well earned, that is. Recently, my men tell me that one of those bodyguards is getting a suspiciously large amount of business. The man's name is Orris, and everyone who hires him specifically requests him when they return. I want you to find out why. Specifically, I want you to hire him. He's usually covering the northern gate, then I want you to head for the southern gate. If nothing happens, so be it. But I'm guessing things won't go so smoothly. Call it a hunch. So, what do you say?
I'll go do it. Why are you so interested in it?
You may have noticed that some of those guards out there are kings, too. I'm just looking out for my men. I'm not trying to get some kind of unfair advantage. I just want a level playing field for my boys. So, what do you say?
Why can't your men look into this?
I've tried, but he can smell a king a mile away. Probably knows all our faces by now. He's not a stupid man, I'll give him that. What I need is someone he won't recognize, which makes you perfect.
Sounds good.
So are you gonna take the job or what?
Yeah.
Okay then. Once you part ways, return here. I'll look forward to hearing your report. Oh, and take this to cover the hiring cost.
Oh, he trusts me quite well there. You have something to say to me?
I've got my eye on you.
GI Blues. Let's go. Okay, Orris is the one that kept saying he didn't want to talk to me. I have a feeling they want to talk to me now.
It can be found at Mick and Ralph's.
Let's go. It's amazing. Freeside it really gives the impression there was so much planned for it. You know, probably was going to be bigger than the Strip in a way. And then it just never materialized because the game was rushed. We're not given enough time to flourish.
If you need to cross Freeside, no one will keep you safer than I will.
How much?
200 caps gets you my watchful eye for a trip to the South Gate.
Okay. What if I'm not going to the South Gate?
Sorry, but all the people with real money are heading for the Strip, so that's the way I go. You want to go somewhere else? Hire one of these losers.
Okay, I'll hire you.
Done and done. I want to mention a few things up front. In order to ensure your safety, I need you to follow my instructions to the letter. We'll be heading down the main street here the whole way down. No detours. You go off sightseeing, and I go off to find another customer. I'll keep a brisk pace, so try not to fall behind. Now let's head out.
The South Gate? Is that the South Gate? Or... let's see if he wants to do something here.
To your left here is the old Mormon fort. You get roughed up, the followers there will patch you right up. Not that I ever need their services.
I want your armor.
Up ahead on the next block is where the kings hang.
I hope I get it.
Don't let them scare you.
If
They
it
don't
can be
outnumber
bought,
you 5
it can
to
be
1,
found at
you'll be
Mick and
fine.
Ralph's.
Where is he? Something.
Down to the right here is the fun part of town. You haven't seen Freeside till you've been to the Wrangler.
What's this? Okay.
What's up?
Just see him.
Hey, slow down. I don't like the look of some of those men ahead. Let's take a different way around.
Ah, no detours and all. Right. So we kind of set you up for that. No doubt something's gonna happen.
Gotcha. Thought you could ambush us, huh?
Thug appears dead. Examine the body closely. Quick study reveals the thug is still alive, merely pretending to be dead. Where's Orris?
Nothing to worry about. If you had hired one of those other hacks, you'd be up to your ass in lowlife right about now.
Hey, you only fired 3 shots and there's 4 guys.
Noticed that, did you? I keenly aimed one of the shots through some soft tissue of one of them to hit the man behind.
Can't believe you actually had that as an answer. Or you faked this whole thing to drum up repeat business. Why did you run ahead like that?
Call it a hunch. You do this job for long enough and you learn to trust your instincts. Don't distract me. I need to focus all my senses on keeping you safe.
Alright, let's get him to the end, then I'll say something to him.
Well, here we are. No worse for wear, are you? I trust that if you need to cross Freeside again, you'll know who to hire. Don't bother me right now. I've got to get back to see if any customers are waiting.
Okay, let's go talk to the king, and then no doubt I'm going to be sent to sort him out. That's one way to get business. Just pretend you're really good. Oh, the thugs must have got up. Good, Eddie. Can't believe 50 is actually the max level. While Fallout 4, there's like no limit. There's like a finite amount of levels and perks I can take. Crazy.
I've got my eye on you. You cross the king, you'll regret it.
What do you have for me?
He's a fraud, he fakes attacks, and then plays hero.
So that's how it happens. Okay then, I'll have some guys pull him off the street when no one's looking. You've shown me something, so maybe you can help me with a matter that's a little more important. A lot of folks around these parts who've been here a while resent the sheer number of people that have come into the area since the strip was built. In turn, the newcomers, most of whom come from the NCR, have gotten ornery from being resented. Sometimes things get violent. This is one of those occasions. Recently, a few friends of mine were attacked, and I want you to find out who did it. Word's come that they just woke up over at the old Mormon fort just north of here. Head on over, see if they remember anything.
I'll head over right away.
Good. I like that enthusiasm. Return when you have some information we can use.
Ginger locals. I wonder what happens to Orris. I think you find him dead somewhere, kind of like Boxer or Buster, was it? Oh, Buster. He's the one that
We've
you
got
the
stuff we're not even allowed to sell,
pram
people.
opener. Wonder
Only
what-
at Mick and
I
Ralph's.
must have a little look to see where, because I haven't seen him spawn in yet, so he mustn't. No, he's not up there. Oh, is this the one where you find him in a dumpster or something? 4 mugs. Must be my lucky day. Nah, 100% you find him somewhere. Lying. My Buster was there. I wonder is he maybe in the dumpster? Nah, it's not this dumpster anyway. Have to have a wee look and see where he ends up. Poor Buster. Little Buster. Wonder what happened to him. No fight he couldn't take until, well, it was a fight he couldn't take. He didn't last that long. Right, where are...
What is it? Can't you see I want to be left alone with my friend here?
King asked me to look into your attack.
Oh, that's different then. How can I help? I'll do anything to get the bastards that did this.
What can you remember?
Well, it happened at night, around 11. We'd recently made some caps off a bit of scrap we found and wanted to invest it wisely. As we were leaving the Wrangler, we must have taken a wrong turn and ended up in the squatter side of town. From out of nowhere, these big guys show up and start barking questions at us, wanted to know if we were locals. The kid there's about as proud as a local around here gets, and started yelling back at him. Then all hell broke loose. Kid got the worst of it, sad to say.
Do you remember anything about the people?
They were big guys, young too. No old geezers like me. Hell, none of them looked even half my age.
Right.
I was mostly face down in the dirt, begging for my life when it happened, so I only got a quick look at them.
Have to get...
I hope you find the bastards that did this. If you want, try asking my friend Wayne over there about him. He saw more than I did. Wayne, it's okay. The king sent him.
That true? Did the king really send you?
He did, and anything you can tell me might help.
I don't really know what else I can add. They were a bunch of guys, better dressed than most Freesiders, I guess. That help?
Every bit helps. You're hiding something from me, aren't you?
What? No. I thought you were supposed to be here to help, and here you are making accusations. Hey, wait. I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just...
Hold on. Damn it! Don't want my fame disrupted.
What is it?
That true? Did the...
Every bit helps, thanks.
Sorry I couldn't help more, especially since you're being so nice. Hey, wait, I just remembered something. I might have heard one of the guys that attacked us call another by name. We had just about had it when one of them said, "Hey, Lou, we gotta go." At least I think he said Lou. Might have been something else. Now that I think of it, he said Lou something. Something with a T. Tenant, that's what he called him. Lieutenant.
He probably said Lieutenant, Wayne. The boy means well, but he's dumb as a mutant sometimes. Tell the king we thank him for looking out for us.
Right. What does that mean, Lieutenant? What, NCR maybe?
Hello there.
Hey, who spoke to me?
Can't talk.
Hey, thanks for helping me.
I was just used to. Yeah, off we go back to doing what we do best. Helping the people out of Freeside. I love the loading screens. They're so good. It's such a pleasure to play when it's this instant.
Have you found anything out? Or were you just here to chat?
Local men were attacked by soldiers. One of them was identified by rank.
Bunch of soldier boys, huh? They usually don't come around these parts since their big base is on the other side of the strip. If they're coming over here now, it's got to be for a reason. I didn't want to believe the rumors that they're looking to take over Vegas, but now, if something big is going down, I'm sure rumors of it will have spread. Ask around, particularly in the squatter areas where the NCR folk hang. You might also mosey on over to the Mormon fort and chat Julie Farkas up. The followers tend to be in the know about these things. Just don't ask her what to do about it. She'll probably ask you to hug someone or something.
I've got my eye on you.
Keep wanting to talk to Pacer, but I mustn't, right. Head to one of the squatter camps in Freeside. Where are the squatter camps? Oh. There's a couple of them in Freeside. Or, well, the northern
got stuff
part.
We're not even allowed to sell, people. Only at Mick and Ralph's.
My only thing is I wish that gate was an option and it spawned you in front of the king so then you could have easy access to the Atomic Wrangler. Instead, we sadly don't have that option. So, there's Julie.
What's up?
Great to see you again.
Do you know anything about NCR soldiers? I think I found someone who'll be able to cover your supplies.
That's phenomenal. Who did you find?
Garrett twins.
They supply Freeside with drugs and liquor. From my point of view, they're just better organized pushers. Upgrading their stills would increase their supply of liquor and chems. How does that help Freeside?
With surplus of supplies, you could use your caps and influence to expand. They just need tech and raw material. You get your chems and can help anyone who gets addicted. With surplus of supplies, you could use your caps.
Good point. We wouldn't be paying anything for their supplies, just a portion of our food waste to make ethanol. We get food from nearby wasteland farmers in exchange for medical services, so we could put our caps back into helping Freeside. Tell the Garretts we'll keep their stills running if they provide us with supplies. Thank you for arranging this. You've been a godsend.
Do you know anything about the NCR soldiers here in Freeside?
Only a little. A friend of mine, Major Elizabeth Kieran, has been handing out supplies to the poor a little west of here. What about it?
King thinks they've been attacking locals.
I know something's got them riled up, but I've been too busy with other matters to really look into it.
Well,
if you're looking into the
to
matter, talk to Elizabeth. She's in charge of the operations here in Freeside, though she won't open up to you right away. If Elizabeth holds out on you, tell her that I sent you. She should be a little more forthcoming if you mention my name. Was there anything else you wanted to talk about?
Spare supplies. I'll take stim pack, and I'd like to buy supplies. But then I'd like to drop supplies off, and then I'd like to buy supplies, and there we go. Bam, 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 bam. Doop, 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 doop. I'll take all those. Goodbye. Farewell. Okay, now, where does this woman reside? Oh, wait. Am I still to talk to her, or... I don't know where she is, so I'm gonna just go off and check squatter camps. I didn't even know there was really squatter camps. There's the king that guards the water. Again, I wonder where Orris ended up. Is it maybe around here? Is there a dumpster? I know you can find Orris somewhere. I must look it up. Because, as I said, I really wanted his armor. It's probably just normal metal armor, but, you know. Oh, maybe he's in here. Probably, because then in GI Blue should pass by. I see an open thing and I think instantly, oh, the squatters must be in some of these buildings here. Haha. Exactly where you go. Who's guarding outside though?
Our guys put the monorail back to work. Hold up. What's the password?
I'm here to see Major Kieran on urgent business. Please let me pass.
If you're here to see the Major, then I suppose it's all right. Head on through.
Easy.
There you go. I hope this helps.
Okay, what are you all doing here? Squatter, NCR Trooper, Major.
Welcome. There's food and water here for any citizen of the NCR. Please, have some.
Are you with the NCR military?
Yes. I'm a major in the Supply Corps, which is where this food and water comes from.
Thanks for the food. Do you serve food to locals as well?
No, I'm afraid we don't. Don't you have a friend you wanted to bring in?
Yes, but I'm afraid he wouldn't get served. Wait, what?
You were right. But here, take another helping for your friend. It'll be our secret. Yes? Was there something else?
Why don't you serve the locals?
That's not really a pleasant topic of conversation. Let's just say we have our reasons.
Julie Vargas told me to ask, said it was important.
You know Julie? Not everyone in the NCR sees eye to eye with the followers, but they're okay in my book, mostly because of her. If you really want to know, we sent an envoy to the king, offering to coordinate the relief effort.
And the king refused?
In a manner of speaking. Our envoy was brutally beaten and only barely survived. My superiors ordered the relief mission scrapped. I managed to get clearance to carry out the mission anyway, but with greatly reduced support. Now, there's not enough supplies to go around, even if I wanted to serve the rest of Freeside, which I don't. That's all in the past now. I should get back to work. Say hi to Julie for me. Yes? Was there something else?
Do you serve... Wait,
like I said before, we don't.
Why not?
It's not something I'm willing to discuss. Now if you'll excuse...
Okay, I mean, if you're going to be like that, no
Our
problem. Right. Apparently Orris just vanishes from the game. I don't know why. I could have swore you found him in a dumpster at some point, but there's no mention of it anywhere. Huh. That's kind of odd. Why did I think you found him in a dumpster at some point? Strange. Anyways, we'll go back to the king, let him know what we found. We could have actually went through that door. 6 to 1, half a dozen to the other, because it doesn't really matter. Same distance either way. Okay. Now that we'll be friendly with the king, although we're also idolized, so that's pretty good. Our plan to get idolized by everyone is proceeding as planned. A lot of NCR dog tags, so...
Hey there. I heard that NCR soldier lady told you some wild story about them sending a messenger to us to work out some deal. That's bullshit, and it's nothing to bother the king with.
Oh,
More
no.
like they sent someone to spy on us and he wasn't tough enough to last in Freeside. So do everyone a favor and keep your mouth shut about it, okay?
What's my silence worth to you? You're right. He shouldn't be... I think he should still know about it.
That's a shame. Well, do what you want. Just don't expect it to matter.
Hey there. You're the king's friend, right?
This will be a strange one.
You find out something about them soldier boys yet?
Alright, let's just proceed with this. The NCR is distributing supplies in a building by the old railway station.
Handing out supplies? Like food and stuff? That ain't nothing to get ruffled over. You find anything else?
The only thing, they're only handing out to NCR citizens.
Ah, that would explain the goons. They're here to keep people like my friends away from the food. That ain't something I support. No, sir.
They said someone was sent to discuss the issue with you.
Wait a minute. They said what?
They said the man was severely beaten and barely survived.
Huh. That would explain why they're all riled at us. Seems like we have a big misunderstanding. What the hell?
King, we've got problems.
Lay it on me. What's going on?
There's a shootout going down near the train station. It's Pacer and some strangers. Might be NCR.
What is that fool doing? I need you to head out there and try to defuse the situation. Tell them I'm willing to cooperate.
Will do, sir, will do.
Personal space meaning anything to you, guy?
Thankfully, we can use the shortcut. Freeside's actually really easy to navigate once you figure it all out.
Stop by the Silver Rush and we'll give you the
Let's get going. Orris in here. Find the gambler. Oh, that's where we threw him. Maybe that's what I was getting mixed. I was thinking of Little Buster at the railway station wearing the same armor that Orris would. So, you know.
Why the hell are you here? I got this under control.
You there, keep your hands where we can see him. Draw a weapon and we will fire.
Right, where's the major?
This isn't really a good time. What did you want?
King wants to help with a relief effort.
Like he helped the envoy we sent? No thanks.
It wasn't him. He didn't even know an envoy was sent.
Then he should watch his back. We know for a fact that the envoy made it to their headquarters. Still, if the king's willing to deal with us, perhaps we can work something out. I'll tell my men to stand down. I've held up my end. You tell the king that I'm willing to listen to him.
Oh, well, that makes sense as to what this bit's actually used for. It's used for just a bit of a shootout. Pacer managed to get a load of kings dead.
The king just sent a messenger over, saying these guys are off limits. He's probably already heard about what you did here. Looks like you get to be a hero. Enjoy it while it lasts. The king just sent a message.
Okay, was that all the dead ones? Oh, another one. Oh, more. Yep, 4 dead ones. That'll do. Okay, let's skirt on back. Was hoping for a New Vegas announcement or a remaster. We didn't get it. Sadly, we just got more 76 content. Which, I will admit, I will be going to 76 at some point because it has a lot of... It has cool weapons, effects, enemy stories, locations. Like, there is a lot to it. I'm just so used to playing solo, like. I don't know about playing with people, that's the only thing. But you can get a private world and all, so I suppose that's something I can always look into. Not everyone's cup of tea, but then again, New Vegas isn't everyone's cup of tea. So, I like to spread it out. Play everything, including Falls
I heard
London.
all about what happened. Maybe it's time for a little more talking and a little less fighting. You've helped us plenty. So I'll tell you what.
Achievement.
Just this once, name whatever you want. And if I can make it happen, it's done. Don't rush it, though. Toss it around in your head a little. You only get one favor from the king.
Awesome, right. What can I throw up here? Put speech up. Snake I'm going to have to use at some point here. We'll put Madison up as well. Good.
Things have been a lot better since you helped with those soldier boys. Thanks again. So, what can I do for you?
This building is interesting. Oh, there's... Oh my goodness. We'll start with this one. It's interesting. What do you know about it?
Near as I can tell, it was some sort of religious institution. Oh, I know it says school out front, but everything in here seems to be related to the worship of some guy from back in the day. People used to come here to learn about him, to dress like him, move like him, to be him. If that's not worship, I don't know what is.
Tell me more about him.
Not a whole lot to tell. There were only a few books left in here when we found it, and those were rotted away. There were some posters left that were pretty well preserved, which is how we know all this stuff was based on the same guy. The thing of it is, we don't even know what his name was. All the posters just referred to him as the King.
That's where you get the name from.
Well, that and the giant sign outside. This place could have been the King's House of Dog Chow, and I still would have taken the name. But I like to think I keep the memory alive.
If this was a school, what was taught here?
As far as we can tell, the guy that built this place was considered the coolest of the cool, and taught other people how to be more like him. People would come all around to learn how to sing, dance, dress, and even speak the way he did.
Is that what you guys do, pretend to be this guy?
Something like that, yeah. There were some working tapes here when we first got here, so we know what he sounded like. Sadly, they stopped working a few years back, so I sold them to a junk merchant who was passing through. Otherwise, I'd play some for you. All the outfits you see my guys wearing around were originally found in here, too, along with more hair gel than you can shake a stick at.
Let's talk about something else. Where'd you get the robot dog?
I got Rex here from a salvager a few years ago. He was a little dinged up when I got him, but one of the followers fixed him right up.
Something wrong with him?
He's been acting peculiar for some time now. I took him to the followers and had him checked out, and they said his brain is bad or something.
Can they do anything?
No. They said they don't have the tools to help him.
Is he gonna be okay?
For now, but they said eventually he's gonna get worse. I don't know what to do.
Can I help?
I don't know. Maybe. If you found a way to help my poor Rex here, I'd be much obliged. Your best bet will be to talk to Julie Farkas over at the old Mormon fort north of here. Maybe you'll have better luck than I did.
What can you tell me about Freeside?
To understand Freeside, you have to look back a few years. Originally, we were all just tribes making a living in this area. That all changed when Mr. House came around. He made an offer to the 3 biggest tribes that were willing to listen to him. Today, everyone calls those tribes the 3 families, and they live in luxury and run their own casinos in the Strip. The rest of us were left to fight over the crumbs, living in the shadow of those more fortunate. Things got pretty nasty for a while. But we wanted more, a place of our own, a place where no one could tell us what to do, and we didn't want to go elsewhere to find it. So we took control of this place and made it our own. That's really all Freeside is, the best of a bad situation.
Tell me about the Kings.
We're different than other gangs, and not just because we dress better. We're not just a group of thugs looking for our next fight. The Kings are about an idea, you see, where every man is free to follow his own path, do his own thing, where every man is a king in his own right.
Can I join?
Whoa there. Not just anyone can be a king. First of all, we usually only accept people native to the area. Second, I have to approve, and I don't. You haven't shown me you've got what it takes to be a king yet. But if you're fixing to join something fierce, stick around. And if you play your cards right, things might change.
So why isn't every man in Freeside in your gang?
We've tried to pass our philosophy on to the people of Freeside, but not everyone is ready to be a king. The kids love us, but the old-timers tend to shy away and keep to themselves. And they probably couldn't pull off the look anyway. As for the others, some people just plain don't respect others, and that's a no-no. If there's one thing I won't tolerate, it's lack of respect.
Okay, about that favor. What can you tell me about Pacer?
Pace? He and I grew up together around here. We've been through a lot together. There's no man I'd rather have at my side in a pinch. Don't judge him too harshly for trying to get some caps out of you. He probably took you for a squatter, looking for a place to settle down. There have been a lot of people moving into the area lately, and it's got some people riled. Can't blame them myself. There's only so much to go around.
What are the important people in Freeside?
There's me, but I don't really like talking about myself. There's Julie Farkas and the other followers down at the old Mormon fort. The Garrett twins up at the Wrangler deserve mention. Wouldn't be right not mentioning the Van Graffs, I suppose. And while they're not important in the overall scheme of things, there's Mick and Ralph, too. Just don't tell them I said that. Who all did you want to know about?
Julie.
Julie represents the followers of the Apocalypse. They're a group that tries to help people out whenever they can, so we get along just fine. If you ever need to get patched up, one of their docs will have you right as rain in no time flat. They sell supplies, too, or used to. Heard they were having trouble bringing stuff in, or keeping up with the demand, or something lately. Did you want to know about anyone else?
Garrett twins.
Them twins run the Atomic Wrangler, the only working casino here in Freeside. It's become pretty much the place to go around these parts. Give it a whirl when you've got some time. Now, was there anyone else you wanted to know about?
Van Graffs?
They're a family-run business from out west that deal in weapons, mostly. A word of caution, though. They're not a friendly bunch. Not at all. Their store is just past the Wrangler. sells all kinds of fancy weapons that most people around here can't afford. Anyone else you wanted to know about?
What's the skinny on Mick and Ralph?
Mick and Ralph sell all sorts of things at a small store over by the East Gate. They've done all right by us, and they'll do all right by you. You want to know about anyone else?
That's it. I have to go.
All right. I'll see you later.
We'll keep the favor in check, because I think you can use that for a very important quest later on. Okay, so... I know, we still haven't been to the strip yet. I can't believe I'm liked by the NCR and not idolized. I know I haven't done too many missions for them, but come on. Yet, I'm accepted by the Legion. How does that happen? Right. Idolized, accepted, idolized, 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 idolized. Liked, idolized. Merciful thug. Again, I don't think there's any fixing of that, but we will see. Okay. I need to do the Caesar's Legion thing. Let's see if we exit out of here. So what's our list of quests that we can do? Talk to Julie about Rex. Find Rose. She's like involved in like 4 quests now. And then we need to sneak into the gun runners. Actually, we'd love to try and sneak into the gun runners. Might do that in a second. I need to go down, grab the favor of Caesar. And then, just to get a bit of quick XP, there's a few places I know I can run to. Let's see. Oh, just over by this tree. No, never mind. It's way down by this other tree. That's where it's going to be. Lovely. Lovely. Honestly, if you didn't know this was a thing, it makes me want to do a Caesar's Legion playthrough if I was going through it like again. Because that's just awesome. Like, you get nearly like 2,000 caps a piece. Like, how many Legion Daenerys am I running with? Put it this way, I have a lot of NCR dollars. And then L for Legion, Legionary. I've got 6,000 Legion coins. Like, come on. I have an ear, I have patrol notes. Do I have NCR dog tags? I have 4. Let's just nip down, give it to your man. Oh, why? Why does it drop me so far back? That's kind of whack. Where is he? Is he standing outside? Is he upstairs? Won't do that just yet. So I don't know if that gets you infamy with the Legion. It shouldn't, because it's all like sort of hidden. But even still. Yep, I'm waking you up.
Yes, name your concern.
Dog tags.
Keep up the good work.
Oh, 3.
So, you're getting some exercise.
Not more.
Killing one profligate is the work of a child.
That's all. Okay, didn't do much for the fame overall. I think you need to hand them like another 30 to even get close to idolized. So we'll bear that in mind. Anyways, let's go talk to Julie about Rex then. We've got to say goodbye to Veronica, but don't worry, we'll be replacing her with Cassidy from the Cass Caravans. It's time for us to part ways though, Veronica.
Why does everyone always say that?
Let me see. I think we should right now.
Okay, then I guess I'll be back at the 188. Maybe digging in some dirt for scrap metal or something.
Awesome. So we did lose her perk, but don't worry, Addie. She'll be back. Later, at some point. Anyway, to the Mojave Outpost. I was going to take Boone, but Boone requires a bit more of a... I think we'll take Boone when we want to go full NCR, because we've got to kill a lot of Legion. So we do need to just remember to not forget about Boone.
Hello.
Alright, Cass is... No, she's not in here. What am I doing? Wait.
Been doing a lot of good work out there, setting an example for the others. I know Ranger Jackson appreciates it.
Lovely, but I do need repairs. I don't think you... To repair that, you want 6,000 caps. Do you know what? I believe, this might be bold to suggest, that I can get that
Hello.
cheaper, or I can make weapon repair kits. I'm pretty sure I can manufacture them somehow. Oh, they'll just let me take it now. Hey. Won't turn it down. There's fireworks outside, so every so often I hear an explosion. I'm like, it's definitely not coming from the game.
You come around like a bad habit. What's on your mind?
Crimson Caravan sent me. They want to buy out your caravan.
They want to buy Cassidy caravans? Don't they know it's burned to ash? No. Even times being what they are. Not sure I'm looking to sell. Even for all the whiskey in Reno.
Wait, what happened to your caravan?
Mojave happened. Hit by raiders packing some heavy firepower. Can't believe the Crimson Caravan haven't heard. So if you want to buy all of Cassidy caravans, you're looking at it. And what I got in my pockets. Still, as little as that is, not looking to sell.
So even if you have nothing, you won't sell?
If someone came up to you and offered you 1,000 caps for your name, would you take it? Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I don't want to hear your answer anyway. Point is, I made the caravan what it is. It's mine.
I have the offer letter here. The terms are fair.
Alice McLafferty, eh? No, I see the zeros. And I know she's good for them. Still, it's not about the money. Dad'd spin like a twister if he ever heard I sold our name for anything.
Are you sure?
Look, I know you came all this way, and that takes some drive. Especially these days. Just doesn't feel right. Trading history for a slip of paper.
Okay, so I'm offered your terms plus 750. I'm not going to offer money. I wanted the drink for it. And if you made the caravan, you're responsible for killing it. The site post is the last place you want to be trapped. Okay. Let's try this one.
What did you just say to me? 'Cause you sure as hell got my attention now.
I may be honest, but at least I'm not blinded by pride.
That's fair. But there's been that voice inside me saying the same thing, and whiskey wasn't killing it. Give me that paper. I'll put my name to it. No sense trying to hold the past between your fingers when it's nothing but dirt. All right. There you go. Caravan's yours. Feel kind of relieved, actually. Guess I didn't realize how much I was carrying around with just the name.
What will you do now?
No idea. Maybe head back west? Though the idea of heading back there with my tail between my legs isn't appealing.
You could come with me.
Go with you? And why the hell would I do that?
Why not? I could use someone that knows the roads.
So you're looking for someone to help, not just tag along. Huh. Walking the Mojave with you can't be any worse than here, that's for sure. All right, I'm in.
The Whiskey Rose perk. Now, I have no idea what the Whiskey Rose perk is, so we're going to find out. The Whiskey Rose perk is... While Cass is a companion, and she and the player gain... damage threshold when they drink whiskey. Additionally, the player does not suffer intelligence loss from consuming alcohol and ignores the negative effects of addiction. I'll drink to that. Good job.
Could use a drink.
Okay, now, very dark at the moment. But we'll continue on with... No. Henry Jameson and acquire the gun runners. Okay. I need to still sneak into the gun runners for... But it says it's optional. So I don't know whether it matters. Debt collector. Oh, he's in New Vegas. Still in the dark. Return with the holotapes. Oh, yeah. I have the two options of upgrading Eddie. You get armor. or the followers of the apocalypse will actually make him more, like, a more powerful laser. Wait, why have I not returned that to Red Lucy? What? Is there a reason I didn't? Oh, I didn't because I don't have the barter book. Do you know what, though? I can kind of bypass her, because we didn't speak to too many people on Westside, so I suppose that's as good an excuse as any to visit, see what's going on, see who the people are about. Just me, Cass, and Eddie. There's the boy himself.
Hi.
Who are you? Mean son of a bitch.
Macho Fabish.
Nice to meet you, Macho Fabish.
My pleasure is on mine. Goodbye. Hi again.
What's a super mutant like you doing here?
I wash my bone with Sippy. I have Bogo. Phoebe's a rope. Goodbye. Hi again.
Okay. Is that it? Is that all I get from him? Clathmoth Bob's Liquor. I think he's from like Fallout 4, or at least the name is.
Howdy. Name's Bob, but folks around here call me Klamath Bob. What can I do you for?
Shoo, I take it you're from Klamath?
Yeah, good old Klamath. Not a bad place if you like hunting, eating, and skinning geckos all day. It's a pretty dull place, but I hear there was a bit of excitement when this tribal from Arroyo came to town years back. All before my time, though.
Okay, I have some questions about the area.
I might have some answers for you. What did you want to know?
What do you do around here?
I run the liquor store on Westside. With things this rough, some folks need a lot of booze just to step out of the door in the morning. After I close up shop, I walk around and help keep the peace. Not that I'm good with a gun, mind you, but someone's got to do it, you know?
Fair enough, fair enough. What do you tell me about Westside, sir?
Well, things aren't great here, but I've seen a lot worse. We've got the Fiends to the south of us, and that ain't good. The Scorpions hang out at the Monte Carlo when they aren't slinging chems or getting their heads blown off by the Fiends. Probably the best thing we've got going on is the co-op, run by Mr. Etienne. Get some help from the followers of the apocalypse, I think.
Do you have a lot of run-ins with the Fiends?
Not so much lately. The NCR is giving them hell anytime they poke their damn heads out. Bless those boys and gals for getting rid of that vermin. I feel pity for any man or woman that gets addicted to chems. But when they prey on decent folk, well, then it's time to put them down.
Fair enough. What about the Scorpions?
Not much to tell. Typical gang of dumb bullies and angry nobodies. They're holed up a bit south of here, in the Monte Carlo suites.
I killed them all.
They think they're tough, but anytime they tangle with the Fiends, they get torn right up.
I mean, I killed them all, so what's great about the co-op?
Food from the people and for the people. Anyone can buy, but the profits are shared by the folks who make the produce. Locals got these little gardens that do real well. Gosh darn well, truth be told.
That explains why there's so many
Etienne
gardens
got some
about.
help from that Anderson kid, I think. Anyway, we don't gotta rely on merchants so much. And it means the troopers can use all the food they make over on the east side. Works out nice.
Enough about Westside.
What else did you want to chat about?
Do you know anything about the super mutant walking around?
Oh, yeah, that's mean son of a bitch. I know the name sounds bad, but he likes it. He's one nasty old coot. Far as I can tell, he's one of them original super mutants. What came from the boneyard. Wandered about after that master fellow died. Eventually got caught somewhere around the hub back in NCR. Boy, they sure treated him mean down there. Cut him up so bad he can't talk no more.
Damn.
I tried to buy him just so they'd stop hurting him, but they didn't want any of it.
How'd he get away?
Turns out some of them night kids, whatever you call those sneaky super mutant types, got in and busted him out. I guess somebody named Tabitha led the bunch that freed him. Don't know much more than that.
No, well, she's dead, so... or no, she's not dead. She's wandering. How did he end up here in Westside?
He just showed up here one day. Couldn't really talk, but he remembered me all right. Ever since then, he's just been, well, hanging around, I guess. Does odd jobs for folks and smashes the bad guys when they come poking around.
He would have been such a companion. People around here aren't afraid of him?
Some folks steer clear of him, for sure, but you don't seem to mind.
Fair enough. Let's see, what else? Don't have any more questions. What do you have for sale? A lot of cards. Some miscellaneous stuff. Ooh. Sneeze button. Yeah, I'll take the cups. Yeah, he's got whiskey. And that's about it. Don't know what else I was expecting from him, but goodbye. Wait, what?
Hey, stranger. Hope you've been...
He's got 2,000 caps. Like, he has more than most vendors in Fallout 4. There's not too much around here worth stealing, to be fair. There's a victory.
Holding my breath.
Yeah, I'll take that. And we're back. Where am I again? Ah, yes, Casa, Westside. All that lovely stuff. So they have a little sort of co-op going, which is why the food is... Well, the food supply keeps turning.
Hey.
Oh, are you a farmer, or...?
That sweetie sure is something.
Who are you?
Oh, hello.
Hector. What do you do here?
I deliver things and stuff for the people here. They give me caps to do it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Hector and the Water Brahmin. Another exit out of here? No. All boarded up. Anything else going on in Westside? What can we find? More of the same. I think there's a wee quest revolving around the barrels, if I remember correctly.
That sweetie sure is something.
North Cistern. That goes more into the sewer, which we don't need. Nope. Oh. That's better. I mean, it certainly did a very long period of time, which I'm pretty proud of. So, good work, controller. Oh, there's been son of a bitch running about.
Oh, hi again.
Any more for you? No. Absolutely none. You look like a mischievous bunch of people. Dermot.
I got nothing you need. If it's ass you're looking for, talk to Pretty Sarah.
What do you do around here?
Me and my partner St. James work salvage around Westside. That's all.
Why is your partner called St. James?
Because it's his name. He may be high-strung, but he's all right. Hauls his half a scrap, which is all I need.
Goodbye.
Yeah, beat it.
Oh, you Dermot, you're lovely. What about St. James?
Why are you talking to me, man? I'm trying to relax here. Got it?
What do you do around here?
Me and Dermot work salvage around New Vegas.
Tell me about Dermot, your partner.
What do you even mean? He's Dermot. Dermot knows how to work salvage better than any man I ever met. Doesn't go asking questions all day, neither.
Goodbye.
Fuck off.
Ah, Westside. My kind of people. Oh, dear. Who are you?
Welcome to Casa Madrid. Cheapest, cleanest whores in all New Vegas. If you want to know the rate for poon, talk to the whores.
Is this apartment building yours?
Yep, for years now. Guess I should be calling it Casa Marco or something, but I haven't changed the signs. Folks who can't pay their way onto the strip need a place to stay too. And when Pretty Sarah set her whores up here, the Casa went full service.
I have questions about your talents.
Like who?
Dermot.
Roughneck prospector's all I hear. Good at what he does. Been renting a room here for a year or so. Nothing special.
What about St. James?
Guy's unstable, but he pays his rent and Sweetie seems to like him all right.
And that's... Goodbye.
Catch you later then.
There's anyone else. We will go in. I just want... Oh, yeah, the chess game. What's so important about this?
You don't strike me as someone down on their luck. What brings you to Westside?
What do you do?
I help tend the crops, stand watch for fiends, and generally help keep things civilized.
Hope not come down with a cold. How long have you lived in Westside, Judah?
Couple of years now. I was a trader for a while, but got tired of all the walking. Westside was a good place to settle down as any.
Goodbye.
Uh-huh.
Is that it? What about you? Oh,
Howdy.
No star bottle cap on that one. Miguel's Pawn Shop. I don't think I've spoke to you yet, Miguel.
If you're down on your luck and need some caps, I buy just about anything. Of course, I've also got plenty of things for sale, too.
Shouldn't hold your neck like that for too long. It would hurt. How long you been here?
My grandfather opened up this shop. Took over from him when the fiends killed him.
Ooh, rough. What have you got for sale?
Of course.
Is this meant to be like Pawn Stars Pawn Shop? Is that what this is like based on, I wonder? Metal armor. Merc Adventure. Anything combat helmet? Let's see what else she got. I'll take all the mugs. Sucker for buying mugs.
Give me a shout if you need anything else.
Cheers,
Until
Miguel.
next.
I don't think you've anything else here. Oh, that door can be accessed, but I think it just takes you... Like, it just takes you back to the entrance. So, yeah. Have I talked to you? North Sewers. We will have to delve into them at some point. I definitely thought there was a quest or something. Or is Westside one of those places that just didn't get fleshed out all that well? Wait, what? What is this? Westside Co-op. This exists? Who owns this? Who are you?
Hi there. Welcome to the Westside Co-op. I'm Clayton Etienne. Let me know if you have any questions.
I didn't know you were even here. Tell me about the co-op.
It might not look like much, but it's what keeps us Westside locals independent. We started it a few years ago. I admit we had a lot of trouble at first, but eventually we got some help from Tom Anderson with the followers. We're finally to the point where the co-op members can start making money from sales instead of just breaking even.
Class. What's your story?
Well, I've lived in Nevada all my life. Started out in New Reno, but headed down here as soon as I got the chance. If you can believe it, things are even worse back home. The whole city's still run by crime families. It used to be the Mordinos and Wrights. Now it's the Wrights and Van Graffs. Seems like things never got better. Anyway, that's all behind me now.
Okay, any more? What do you got for sale? Oh. Oh, you just solved a massive problem of mine. Nice. Thank you so much for that. Yeah.
Pleasure doing business with you.
I'll need to remember you, because that's a really good inventory full of stuff. He has quite a lot lying around. You'd be amazed at what you'd find around here. Never been in there. Honestly, in all my playthroughs, like, I'm still finding new things in every Fallout, and it's just great knowing that... Oh.
Welcome to the Casa Madrid. If you got an itch needs scratching, you came to the right place. Just watch how you treat the merchandise.
Who's the merchandise?
3 flavors to choose from. Sweetie, Maud, and Jimmy. Sweetie's the house favorite, for reasons that should be obvious. Maud is what you might call the discount rack. She's what a customer wears if he doesn't have the caps to afford Sweetie, or just likes them old. Jimmy's more of a specialist. I only hear good things.
What do you do?
I look after the only reasons anyone would want to spend any time here. I'm a pimp. All Marco does is collect rent and take a small cut of my action. He sure as hell doesn't clean the rooms.
And you're not one of the merchandise?
Most of my body is scarred all over, like a ghoul. Nobody around who'd want to screw that. No, I just run things.
How did you get burned so badly?
We don't talk about that. Next topic.
Goodbye.
You know where to find me.
Okay. Marco's apartment. St. James. Who's in here? I don't think there's no skill books or anything in here. I'm just, to be honest, I'm just exploring for the sake of exploring. I'll be honest, I do kind of need to sleep. Good a place as any, eh? Oh.
Tom Anderson, can I help you?
Who are you?
I'm with the followers of the apocalypse, and I help the locals in Westside grow crops. Unlike the NCR, the followers don't expect anything back. The soil and the hot, dry environment don't make it easy, but we get by all right. We've even got our own food store, the Westside Co-op, complete with basic refrigeration.
Tell me about the co-op.
The co-op is comprised of Westside locals and run by Clayton Etienne. They produce all of their own food and share the profits of the co-op.
And do you have a problem with the NCR?
I don't go looking for fights with them, but they don't have the best interests of people in mind. Certainly not locals. The bottom line for NCR is productivity and growth. Politicians back in Shady Sands are completely detached from the people actually living here. Take care.
This must have been his room then. Or is it upstairs? Oh, a sand slab. It's amazing that you can... So you can use the sand slab in the doc's house at the start. But yet, anytime you ever see one later on in the game, you can not use it or touch it or anything. Which, honestly, I find pretty bizarre.
Hey, baby, what say you and me get acquainted?
How much does it cost for you?
It's worth every cap, baby. I'll do things to you you didn't even think was possible, and leave you feeling like everything's right in the world.
Never mind.
Keep telling yourself that, sugar. You'll be back.
You work for Pretty Sarah?
I bring in the customers, and she makes sure no one gets rough. Sarah's good people. Good enough, anyway.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm called Sweetie because I'm the sweetest piece you'll ever find anywhere outside of the Strip.
Wouldn't you make more money on the Strip?
I got my start at the Gomorrah. Good money, but I saw how those Omertas hook girls on free jet or MedX, then start charging. Slavery through a needle is what that is. I earn less out here, but I keep more.
That actually makes sense. Does St. James pay you for anything unusual?
A client's got a right to privacy, so it'll cost 200 caps for me to tell you all about it.
Do you know what? Say 100, or you could earn 0 keeping your mouth shut.
Funny how I make caps every time I open my mouth. St. James's problems, that's for sure. Never wants me to say a thing or for me to move around either. Lately, he brings a teddy bear with him and props it on the bed like it's watching us. Ugh, it's creepy as hell. Not the worst I ever been with, but more a pervert than most.
Do you know St. James?
Sure do. St. James is my #1 customer. He's a prospector who pays Marco to stay here at the Casa week to week. I don't know why his friend Dermot chose to stay here. He's never been with me or nobody else. But St. James likes having me close at hand.
Okay.
You know you'll be back.
Ooh! That is wild.
Hey, mister, looking to relax? Looks like you carry a lot of tension in your shoulders. And upper thighs.
Uh-huh. Tell me about yourself.
Baby, who I am doesn't matter. I'll be anybody you need me to be. It's better that way. You'll see.
Been working here long?
Half a year or so. The Casa's a dump and Marco's a pig, but Pretty Sarah makes sure I don't get hassled. I don't get as many customers as Sweetie or Maud, but the customers I do get always come back.
Tell me about Pretty Sarah.
She's an honest woman. Splits the earnings fair and keeps Sweetie and Maud in line. Minds her own business, too. She knows what it's like for people to go through things they'd rather not talk about.
Okay.
See?
Okay, well,
Glad you came back. Pittance, sugar. And I'll leave you without a care in the world.
He's 200 caps.
You can play hard.
See ya. Right. Mods. Oh, goodness.
Hey there. Hello, stranger. You looking for a good time?
Aren't you kind of old to be doing this?
Old but spry, honey. So long as my back don't give out, I can make a living lying on it. May not be as fresh as Sweetie or Jimmy, but Pretty Sarah keeps me around for a good reason. Experience.
You work for Pretty Sarah?
That's right. Strange at first, having a woman for a pimp, but she's tough enough to handle any trouble so far.
Okay, tell me about Jimmy.
I suppose he's okay for one of those. I suppose Pretty Sarah's got to cover every sort of customer.
And Sweetie?
She's a good earner. Of course, she don't care who she sleeps with or what they do to her.
Okay. Oh, God.
Best prices around, so long as you don't try putting anything someplace it was never intended. How's that sound?
God. What the hell? Let's do it. 75 caps. No.
You know where to find me, honey.
All right. I mean, this is a low-key den of iniquity before you get to the real stuff over on the... do you know what, actually? I'm going to lockpick this. Before you get over to the stuff in the Strip. I don't honestly know what I'm expecting to find in any of these places.
You can just talk to the whores, you know. You and me, we don't need to talk unless there's trouble.
Okay. I mean, I found that out about St. James, and I don't know whether... I'm going to guess that plays a part at some point for something.
We gotta go through this again? What's it about this time?
I hear you spend most of your caps in Sweetie.
That's private. I don't go asking about how you like to get laid, and I don't want to know. Enough of that.
I said fuck off.
Okay.
Keeping quiet.
Do you know what? I'm busting into your room. There's something about this. Something don't seem right. That's Dermot's room, right? So Dermot, there's a reason these rooms are locked. Yeah, privacy, firstly. The first thing is privacy. I mightn't actually find anything. Maybe he's just a bit weird. But he does have coffee mugs. And that's good enough for me. No. Turns out I didn't actually end up finding anything. I'm amazed you can't rent the room off, Marco. Damn it. Ooh, let's be quiet about this. We're in. It's amazing no one questions it once we're actually inside. Okay, isn't there like a very easy one up here I can do? Or did we already unlock that? That was easy. And there is nothing in here. Alright. Don't know what's going on up here. Don't really need to know. I don't think there's any benefit either to sleeping with any of them. I mean... Oh, here, hold on. Mine. Where is Marco?
Yeah? What is it?
Nope. Oh.
Yeah? What is it?
But Anderson?
Good man. He's one of the followers of the apocalypse. He's the one who taught people around here how to start growing crops. Westside wouldn't be what it is without Anderson helping us out. So I cut him a deal on his rent.
Okay, sweetie.
Oh, I know everything. How she smells, how she tastes, how it feels to slip her on and wiggle. Damn fine woman, but damn expensive too. Just ask St. James. He spends near every cap he gets on Sweetie Sweets.
What about Pretty Sarah?
Ain't so pretty, is she? Not since she had a run-in with those fiends over near McCarran. This fiend named Cook, on account of the flamethrower he wears, he had his way with Sarah. Every way it can be done. Then he starts frying her up for kicks. Guess it was how he signed his work.
Yikes. Well, that explains a lot.
Oh, my. Sometimes you can afford the creamy veal of a sweetie, and sometimes you got just enough caps to buy a tough piece of jerky.
And lastly, Jimmy.
Him? Caesar's Legion taught him everything he knows. I bet there's a pound of sand ground into his palms and knees. Knowing Jimmy, I'm sure he took good care of him. I'm surprised he ran away.
Huh. Can I use any of that on these ones?
What do you need this time?
You might be interested to know I killed a fiend named Cook.
You did? Well, that's one hell of a service to humanity then. I guess I always thought maybe I'd be the one to do it. But I just never got my nerve up. Maybe I'll sleep good tonight. Here, take this. It's how I say thanks.
It's 300, nice. 3 medics. Nice. I find a wee bit out of... Wait, where are they? Where's Jim? Maud?
Been enjoying your time?
No, you don't need any... You have no more dialogue?
Glad you came back.
I hear you were a slave of Caesar's Legion.
What Marco said is true. The Legion attacked my village when I was 16. My parents were killed as examples. The rest of us chained and dragged to some kind of camp. A centurion there chose me as his tent servant. He was handsome and gentle most of the time. Said it was our secret and he'd protect me. Gave me little gifts, stupid things. But Caesar punishes homosexuality with death, and we nearly got caught and there were suspicions. So when he took me out to the desert, well, I knew he was going to get rid of me. So I kicked him where it counts and I ran. and then swam, and ran some more. Wound up here.
That's quite a story.
Yeah, I lived through it. I like it here better.
Fair enough. Well, we're learning a wee bit more about them. They're humans, after all.
Hi again. You here to play?
How much is... Oh, no. Okay, so we've already went through all of this. Teddy bear still gives me the creeps. The dock doesn't seem to be about. How many times am I going to go around here in circles? Ah! Let me down. Let me go down the stairs. Oh, I must have just walked past it too. Head spinning.
Yeah? What is it?
Okay, I'm trying to find...
Oh, hi again.
Okay, well... I think I've spoken to everyone. To much surprise, no. That's actually... There isn't much else to Westside. It's involved in like a quest here and there, but the quest givers are nowhere near Westside. So... I must have just been forgotten about at some point. It's always kind of sad when you see things like that. But sure, we push on.
Welcome back, stranger.
No. Bye-bye. The reason I'm doing this is because... Hold on, I want to try something. I want to try something here. So, I'm going to fail the barter.
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the eggs. I brought the Deathclaw eggs.
You've indeed become the greatest hunter the Thorn has ever seen. The best I've ever seen. You've earned the honor of being part of this sacred ground. Come to me often, and I'll share with you the wealth of the Thorn.
Anything else I can do to help?
You've done enough to last many lifetimes, stranger. But I'd like you to come see me again.
Well, let's see. Oh, let's go somewhere more private. I have other questions. I didn't get a barter thing for the Deathclaw eggs. I guess it wasn't one. Let's go somewhere more private.
Your bravery surpasses that of any other, and I've come to admire your actions. Before death takes us, I would know you deeper. Come with me, my hunter.
Right. I think this gets me a well-rested bonus. I'll leave the companions outside. Because I think they will follow you in. Well, they obviously will. Oh, her chamber's over here. Because remember when I did this years and years ago, I had like Boone and Eddie with me and it was like,
Even the strongest creatures need their rest. And their companionship. I've been looking forward to this.
Oh, they're like wee night lights. Okay. I did cut the majority of that out there. I didn't know that was going to happen. So, yeah, that's something. Did she change? No.
Lay down with me, my hunter. Lay down with me, my hunter.
Wait, what? What? Oh, I just did. What? Ah, thank goodness, it worked. Except I'm dying. I'm actually dying of dehydration. Water. I need water. There we go. And I need to eat something. Steak. Also, I think I'm well rested. I think. No? Should have got the well rested part. Ah well. Not too bothered about that. Come, companions. Wait, how long? Lucy?
Welcome back, stranger.
Let's talk about the Thorn. I want to fight in it.
And I won't stop you, stranger. What's the name of your death wish?
Mantises. I'll fight mantises.
Let's test your mettle. How many can you take on, stranger?
3.
The crowd loves your bravery. Get to your cage and ready your arm.
I'm pretty sure you can use your weapons for this, or can I only use fists? Oh, okay. Let's go. Let me at them. Let me at them. Get wrecked. How do I get out of here? Do I just go back the way I came? I can fight everything, like. I mean, ain't that much I can't kill. Suppose I should just kill everything. It's a good solution.
Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger.
I'll fight rad scorpions.
Let's see what you've got. How many can you take on, stranger?
3.
The
We will kill all of them. The only thing I don't really want to fight is cazadors. Let me at them, let me at them, let me at them. Smack, 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 smack. Hey! Not a bad bit of XP. Ah, and I can just run straight through to this ladder. Into the cages, back up to Thorn. Straight to Red Lucy. Okay, that's a good wee gauntlet. They'll keep doing this.
Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger.
Okay, I want to fight giant rad scorpions.
Giant rad scorpions make deadly opponents. How many can you take on?
3.
The crowd loves your bravery. Get to your cage and ready your arm.
Yep. I need to find out how to make the I need to find out how to make weapon repair kits, because old baby here. Oh shit. Okay, 3 of these guys. Awesome. Some good gear. Whoop. Back up. Now, what's next?
Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger.
It's strange they didn't change the dialogue. I want to fight.
What's the name?
I'm ready for greater challenges.
You've proven yourself, stranger. Your blood hungers for glory, and I'll placate its thirst. Name your challenge.
Yeah. From this point, Gecko seems like a... Whoa. Oops. My microphone just decided to just fall off its rack there. I'll fight geckos.
Be warned. My geckos are the toughest you'll ever face. How many can you take on, stranger?
Well, to be honest, I could probably take on 3.
The crowd loves your bravery.
Yeah, let's go. Let's get some. Get wrecked. Won't lie though, we were close to dying. Who's next?
Well done, stranger.
Nice.
Welcome back, stranger.
Yep. We'll go Night Stalkers.
Prepare yourself. These Night Stalkers are hungry for blood. How many can you take on, stranger?
1, 3.
The crowd loves your bravery. Get to...
Let's go. They'll be the easiest. I would say the Deathclaws and the Cazadors are kind of joint for really annoying. If I quickly get the jump on them here. Oh, yes, got them all. Before they could even flinch. Maybe I should have paid your man 6k caps to repair old baby. Would have probably done me 6 caps worth of killing. At least.
Well done, stranger. Welcome back, stranger.
Greater challenges, and I'll do Cazadors.
My deadly Cazadors will test your limits.
How many? 3.
The crowd loves your bravery.
Yep, get ready and fight. I honestly, I might have to just go... What is this? Nah, I'll go... shotgun on these boys. What a weapon. What? Okay. Throw on a few of these. Let me right as rain. I'll still tick to the damage, but shouldn't be too much of a problem. Ain't taking a rat shotgun against Deathclaws, though. Although... if it is 3 Deathclaws, I don't really know how I'm gonna cope with that.
Well done, stranger. Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. What?
The greater challenge, let's go Deathclaws.
Now you're talking. I'll be impressed if you make it out alive, stranger. Having seen what you're capable of, I think you'd fight a horde of them and not bat an eye. But the Thorn honors Ballas, not foolish sacrifice. I'll only allow 1 Deathclaw against you.
I'll defeat as many as you've got.
I can see your resolve. Determined, like the nature of a beast. So be it. Get to your...
Wait, oh, what do you mean all you got? Oh shit, what did I do? No! What have I done? What have I done to myself? Right, I'm actually going to pop a lot of drugs for this one. Try Dinner Bell. Take Slasher. And we will take Psycho. And we will take Emergency Radio. Come help, please. Damage reduction. And buff out. And cure that so I don't take any more damage. Oh shit, they actually give me 2 Deathclaws. Oh shit. Oh no. Oh no. Oh shit. Ah! He's right there! He is right there. Ah, there's multiple! Oh my god. Get you back here! Ow. I am a real menace with all the drugs pumped into my system. Hello? Hello? I won? Hello. What gives? What is this? What? Oh, it wouldn't let me go through that way. Better be that I won. See if it's glitches. I just killed 3 Deathclaws and lived to tell the tale. I am real good, like...
Well done, stranger.
500, nice.
Here's your share. Welcome back, stranger. And I won't... What? Now you... But the...
There we go. I beat 3 Deathclaws single-handedly. Without my companions. Speaking of which, I wonder where they are. Ah, they'll probably respawn when I get out of here. I hope. Are they still in here? Like, where do my companions go after I complete this? Oh. Oh, they're still waiting there. Did I reload the game or something? Huh. Would not have thought they'd still be out here. Anyway, that's the Thorn done. Bleed Me Dry's been done. We get the Well Rested bonus. Everything's all good. Follow me. Follow me and you'll see. Oh well, won't be doing too much singing. Not yet! No, 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 that's for a different channel. That's for the Thomas Sings channel. Right. Quests. No. Not doing that one. Restoring hope. Oh no, that's where he sends me to go kill some stuff, kill NCR officers, talk to Leia by participating. Oh, I can do that now. Nice. I can resolve this peacefully, I think. I hope. We will see. Then that should be Jacobstown done and dusted. Fun fact, if you bring Lily with you to Tabitha, there's a unique bit of dialogue. I'll be shorting that coming soon. Or it's alright on.
Dear.
Do you still want to help Dr. Henry run his experiment?
Of course, dearie. I know it's dangerous, but it'll all turn out for the best. You'll see. I'll go to him now. It would be
rude to keep him waiting. Yeah. It was rude for me to cut off your conversation there. The A button's a bit sensitive when I'm big, beefy thumb sitting on it.
The equipment is hooked up and ready. We can start the test as soon as you give me the...
Alright, go ahead and start the tests.
Very well. Please stand back. I don't want any erroneous readings. You're welcome to stay and observe if you want, though.
Well, everything's gonna wear off soon.
All right, power on the stealth boy, Lily.
turning it on. Feels strange. Strange, but good.
Interesting. Try thinking aggressive thoughts now. Think about smashing a rad scorpion.
Lily smash! Yeah!
How are those readings looking, Calamity?
Stealth field is unstable and scrambling things. The reading says gamma wave activity is 0. But that can't possibly be right. Gamma wave activity is 0. That can't be right. Must be a result of the interference.
All right, we're done here. Go ahead and power the stealth boy down, Lily.
Oh, I liked having it on.
I'll get back to you on that in a moment, once I've analyzed the results.
Well, well, congratulations on getting the Mark II prototype functional, Doctor. Now, just hand it over, and we'll be on our way.
What?
My request is perfectly reasonable. Give us the Stealth Boy specs, and there will be no need for us to splatter the room with your insides.
I would happily blow your brains out, but... Oh. Doesn't have the cure yet, but he's almost there. Be patient.
No more negotiating, and definitely no more waiting. This is your last chance before we take it by force.
And I'll try this again, but I do have a speech one, don't I? Meeting people.
Bother someone else.
What you do in the wasteland affects all the mutants here, but you didn't think about that, did you?
No, I didn't. Not until now, anyway. Very well, human. You've made your point, and I withdraw my request. Someone don't you still have business with Dr. Henry? You and I are done.
Nice work with the Nightkin. I've never seen anyone able to talk their kind out of anything once they had their mind set to it. I got a lot of useful data from the experiment, and am a lot closer to a cure than before.
Class.
It's occurred to me that this brief test might not yield a cure anytime soon. However, if Lily were to continue to wear the prototype...
Oh, let me think about this. I think what I can do... What can I do for speech? What brings up speech? Is there anything affecting me? No. Speech is affected by... something. Mentats will affect it. Yeah.
Have you come to a decision on Lily? I'll need to know before I can do anything else.
Hold on, what will happen to Lily?
Permanent damage to her mind is a certainty. Even the cure won't help her.
What do you want to do?
I'm close to the cure. I can feel it. Lily's continued help will give me the last bit of data that I need.
Okay. Let me talk to Lily.
Hello again, dear.
Dr. Annie wants to know if you want to continue to wear it.
Of course I will, dearie, if it's helpful. Don't you worry what will happen to little old me. I'm tougher than I look.
There's a risk it'll be permanent.
Of course, dearie.
You can always say no.
I know that, dearie.
Alright, if you're sure, let's talk about something else.
Certainly.
Okay.
Have you come to a decision on...
Yep. Use neuropeptide simulators on the Night Stalker brain. Results should be similar to a live brain.
That's brilliant. Simple yet elegant. I can't believe I didn't think of that.
Class. Guess who I saw today finished.
Is there something else I can do for you?
Do you have supplies? How goes your research?
Promising, but I won't be able to synthesize the drug anytime soon. I really should get back to my work.
Nice. What about Calamity?
Hey there.
Any more? I need something
Let
repaired.
me take a look.
How much do you cost? Oh, you didn't even repair it to full! What was that about? Yeah, okay. You were cheaper than your man down at that, or maybe it's because my barter went up.
Bother someone else.
Why are the Nightkin here?
The stealth boys we use have cumulative adverse effects on our minds, but thanks to you, it seems a cure is on the way at last.
Awesome.
Bother someone.
I'll talk to Jacob. I don't know if he has any more dialogue with me. But yeah, I still stand by Neil should have been a companion.
I hope it will snow later.
Aww. Super mutants.
I like how you handled Keene. Without the Nightkin around, Jacobstown would be much weaker than it is.
Neil told me about this town.
A lot of the mutants here found out about Jacobstown because of Neil. Our isolation works against us sometimes.
Fair enough. Well, that's everything sorted up this direction. Anything or anyone else that I need? I think I've discovered every location barring the fort at this point. That's a bold statement, but I think it rings true. I don't know of anywhere... Oh no, I do. Right, I want to go to Vault 19 just very quickly because I want to check something. I just want to check it. Might need work, but it's still worth checking. And there's a location I didn't discover. Ah, damn it. Okay, we'll save this and we'll see how this goes. Because I think they might shoot me on sight. If so, I have a solution. Cafeteria, overseer's office is both directions? What? Who's this?
You're not one of us. What do you want?
Who are you? What's going on here?
Fucking Cook has us trapped here. After we escaped from an NCR prison, he dragged us around the wasteland until we ended up in this shithole. A group of us want to leave. Go back to the NCR and surrender. But Cook won't let us.
Who's Samuel Cook?
Cook organized the breakout, but he's just an overambitious prick who's gonna get us all killed.
Why were you in prison?
I made my living sneaking into NCR camps looking for shit to steal. I got sloppy, and then I got caught.
How'd you get out?
Made it out during Cook's big prison break, like the rest of the guys here.
Who's Cook?
Samuel Cook. It was his idea to organize a jailbreak. But now he's just an overambitious prick who's gonna get us all killed.
Wait, is that just...
So, when Cook told...
Oh, tell me about the prison
I can
break.
be pretty sneaky when I need to be, and the prison guards were a joke. So, when Cook told me his plan, I spread the info to anyone that might be useful.
Let's talk about something else. Who are you?
I'm a nobody. Just a survivor. Things were well enough until the NCR threw me behind bars.
Okay, got any work?
If you can find a way to cut off access to the sulfur in the caves below the vault, I've got some caps waiting for you.
I'll do it. Or why can't you do it?
I have to watch Cook. I wouldn't put it past him to just start killing the opposition, starting with me.
Why do you want to seal off the sulfur?
Cook is planning to use the sulfur to make bigger explosives. Will you check out the caves and see if there's anything you can do? Without access to the sulfur, he'll lose what influence he has left with the men here.
Yeah, well.
Thanks. Take his keycard. I tried hacking the locking mechanisms on the doors, but it seems the only way in is with one of these.
No worries. Right, blue sector keycard.
Later.
Okay, cut off access to the cave. Suppose I can also talk to Cook. How about these aren't powder
got some
gang?
new sheriff watching over the town now.
They're not powder gangers as such, they're just escaped convicts. Huh.
Tough-looking woman. Something tells me she aims for the crotch.
Ladies. Clinic. That's something there? No, just big rusty bolts. Today's physician, patient, whatever. Another patient. Mug. A lot of useful stuff lying about here. Another patient. Another patient. I guess we're going to get to the bottom of what this creepy place is all about. That's that's a given. Wait, is the terminal accessible? Nope. Nope. Both busted. Alright, let's have a quick read. Male, age 31, often misinterprets others' actions as hostile, where he perceives friendly interactions with nurses as patronising. We also noticed that the longer the patient remains in contact with 865, the more readily they are to act aggressively towards him, due to the defensive nature, thus reinforcing his perceived hostility. Male, aged 34, patient brought in by the police. This is the 9th occurrence as such, and we're seeking now extended residence for the patient within our facility. Female, age 24, patient came in seeking treatment for panic attacks. Patient claims to be often experiencing moments of extreme terror out of nowhere, and they often wake her from her sleep. And a male, age 22, patient came to us claiming to be insane. Patient claimed he would often get the feeling of being outside himself. This feeling was so intense it would cause the patients to be off balance during episodes. Navigation through the clinic was difficult for him to achieve without causing accidents. Male, age 27, almost my age. Brought in by police, patient claims to be hearing voices taunting him. Patient claims that he, at one point, believed these voices were coming from his grandfather's radio, and the patient now believes the voices are coming from himself, and he is eager for help. Wild. Oh, so this place is like an insane asylum? Who's that there? Is that Cook? No. Yeah, insane asylum, because they're all like wee toy boxes for kids and all. Oh, what's this? Message from the Overseer. Greetings, residents. We regret to inform you that there's a problem with one of the water purification filters. We assure you we are working diligently to fix the problem. However, until the filter is being fixed, please try to keep water usage limited and report directly to the clinic if you begin to feel ill in any way. I don't trust that doctor. She has bodyguards. What kind of doctor has bodyguards? I've seen the guards bringing her meals. I don't think she ever leaves her office. There's always one posted outside at night too. I wonder what she's hiding. I'm working with a friend. He's been trying to hack into the doc's computer and so far haven't had much luck. I took some convincing, but I finally got him to show me what he's found in the doc's computer. He was right. I wouldn't like it. The patient files look like those from an asylum. The patient names are all in code, but some of them seem to fit the people around us. But they can't be us. I don't remember being insane. I think I would remember something like that. But it must be true. It explains the doctor's behaviour and the bodyguards. I don't know why I can't remember. It must be that doctor. Maybe she's drugging us. I need to get into the office. Maybe I am insane, and maybe this isn't happening. Maybe the war never happened, and maybe I'm just trapped in my head. Took some doing, but a few of us got together and managed to distract the people in the clinic long enough for me to get in and do some looking around. I found restraints and enough sedatives to kill a horse. She must be using them to control us, to make us forget we're just pawns in her sick game. We confronted the doctor. She refused to give us any information. We were thrown out of the clinic. Some of us quite literally. We tried talking to the Overseer, but he acted as if he didn't know anything about it. I don't believe him. I don't trust him. And if I don't trust them, I don't trust any of them. Well, there you go. Brave words. Maybe everyone in here was insane. Oh, there's a jumpsuit. Am I the only one that used to think that was a bobblehead and not a button? Years I spent thinking, oh. I spent years thinking that. What though, we're getting lots of clothing. Message from the Overseer. Greetings, residents. We regret to inform you there is a problem with one of the water purification Oh, right. Journal entry. I couldn't sleep a few nights ago, so I stayed up reading. Around 1:30 in the morning, the vent above my head began to push out more air than usual. It lasted for about 5 minutes and turned off. I didn't think much of it, but I had trouble falling asleep again last night. Once again at 1:30, the vents turned on for about 5 minutes and turned off. I've been getting headaches. I think someone is poisoning us. I've been up every night this week, and night after night, an extra boost of air comes through the vents. It lasts for 5 minutes and then turns off. I spoke with one of the neighbours, and he noticed the same thing in his room as well. We made a report to the maintenance officer. He informed us the system was running perfectly, and there's nothing to worry about. I don't believe him, and I believe he's in on it. The living quarters. Well, we'll carry on with this in the next episode and see what is really happening in Vault 19. Thank you for watching.